So what you're going to need is 4 eyeshadow colors, and the ones I'm using is a dark brown color, a vanilla color, a light golden color, and a highlighter color. And what I'm doing here is I'm just applying my primer to my eyelids to make the eyeshadow stick better. And first I'm going to use is my vanilla color, which is from Maybelline eyestudio and the Green with Envy palette. And I'm going to be using 2 colors, and all I'm doing is just grabbing the color with my finger and applying it to my eyelid. And just do that to the other side. So now I'm going to grab the golden brown color, and what I'm going to do with this color is I'm just going to apply it onto the outer corner of my eyes and just kind of like tapping it on there, sweeping it across to get a good blend between the 2 colors. And just do the same thing to the other side. Just make sure you blend them very well together. Now from my MAC Notoriety quad, I'm going to be using Skin Tone 1, I believe it is. And I'm just going to apply that to my brow bone and my inner part of the eye. I'm not sure what that's called, but that part. And now I'm going to just use a sponge brush. So this is one of the 2 only brushes that I'm going to use. And I'm going to go in and grab that dark brown color from my Sonia Kashuk Perfectly Neutral palette. And I'm just going to apply that into the outer corner of my eyes as well, creating kind of like a V-shape kind of thing with the brown, and smoothing it out just to make sure I get a good, equally distributed against my eyes. And now I'm just going to grab a bigger sponge tip brush, and I'm just going to start smoothing it out and blending it out into my inner corners and just soften it more. And you can use your fingers to help just blend it out and soften it up a bit, because we're going for a neutral eye look, and it should be looking like that. Just going to do the same thing to the other eye, and then just go ahead and apply mascara and eyeliner and curl your lashes, and your eye should look something like this. This is with the lights on, so with unnatural lighting, and this is how it looks with natural lighting, the light from outside. And now for the hair. First we're going to brush the hair, and then next you're going to apply heat protectant to make sure your hair is nice and safe from the heat. I mean, of course it's not 100% protected from the heat because you're still applying it, but whatever. And now you're just going to section off your hair from your ear area and just section the top part. So basically all you're curling right now is just your last layer, which is your bottom layer. And cut that in half. And I'm going to be using the Conair Infinity Curl and Iron, and this is a 2-inch, and I'm putting on the medium heat setting, which is the orange light. Not really sure the number. And I'm just going to cut that part into half again. And just start curling just like normally. Just grab the ends and work your way up. But I would suggest leaving out the ends. I think I do that within the rest of it, but yeah. Just hold it in for like about 5-8 seconds and just let it loose. And then just keep continuing doing that. So you can see I left my ends out on that part, and just drag in your ends and just hold it in for 5-8 seconds, and then just let it loose, and then just kind of twirl it a little, and it should be looking something like that. And just go ahead and do the exact same thing to the other side. Break it into half and start curling it. Okay, so it should look just like that. And then I'm just going to clip that off and then section my hair. And this is going to be your middle section, so like your middle layers, your mid-length layers. Not the shortest, but not the longest layers. And I usually just grab my top layers and just go ahead and clip that up. And then you're going to section that into half. And then for the front areas, what you're going to do is just curl that regularly, just like you did the bottom layers. So leave your ends out and curl upward. And they should be facing away from your face. All these curls should be facing away from your face. Move your curling iron down and work your way back up. And you're going to want to curl your whole hair, as in for the bottom layers, just kind of do just like the bottom part. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my curling iron upside down. And what I like to call this is a feather technique. I don't know why, but just kind of feather out your hair. And just make sure they're all facing outwards. And this is going to give you kind of a different curl, a different look to your curls. And just get your ends and work your way all the way up. So hold that in and then let loose, and it should look just like that. And just continue doing that throughout your head, and just remember on the other side to just curl normally, and for the rest of the hair just go ahead and feather it out. So now I'm going to be doing the top section. But first what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and part off the back part of your crown and just go ahead and clip the rest. And you're going to cut that into half. And if you want, you could go ahead and tease, but I choose not to, just because I personally don't like to tease my hair. So then you're just going to go ahead and grab your curling iron and curl regularly. Again, leaving your tips out, but don't go all the way to the scalp. Just kind of do your ends. And then put your ends in to the curling iron and just hold and release, and it should look just like that. And go ahead and just do that to the rest of the hair. Now for the rest of the crown, for the frontal area, you're going to cut that into two. So there's going to be a back part and a front part. And for the back part, you're gonna grab your 1-inch straightener, and you're gonna just go ahead and curl regularly. Once again, just do a 360 turn all the way till you reach down to your ends. So you're turning and flipping your curling iron as you're working your way down your hair. And it should look like that if you can see it. And just go ahead and do the exact same thing to the other side. Now for the front part, crown area, whatever you want to call it, you're going to cut that into half and just kind of flare it out. So you're going to do a 180 twist with your hand and just go all the way down. And then for the middle part, like the exact middle part, this is what I like to do. I just leave a little part in the middle and I straighten it a little bit at the top, and then I kind of do the whole thing flaring out and just drag it out, and then just voila. And then I just start toying with my hair, fluffing it, seeing where I like. That's what the back looks like. And that's what your hair should look like. So this is the end look. Just thought, let me back up a little for you guys. This is everything. The hair, the back of the hair. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this look. It was really quick and easy and doesn't take a lot of time. So yeah, I'm glad to be back, and I will have more videos posted up real soon.